our tactics. It's just that the chances came. That is what we have been able to do.
For the second time, you mentioned concentration. And in football, we've always heard coaches, especially from our part of the world, say that my players lost concentration. That was why we conceded that goal. Why is it that often players lose concentration and coaches do not ensure that in their next games they do not lose concentration and continue to lose concentration in their games?
The game is played with speed. You realize that when we came back, Tema came back, they increased the speed at which they were playing at the first half. Okay, and then they saw that when they were moving, when they were using the speed, it went on well with them, but they could penetrate. And that is why they resorted to that. And so sometimes when things like this happen, who to mark who is always a problem. And that's why we say they lose concentration. But if they were marking as they were doing at the first half, I don't think they would have taken those chances for them to get those two. And that is why often we say they lose concentration. But if they are focused and they are supposed to mark whoever is going to space, then I don't think space will be created somewhere for easy goals to be scored.
Coach, you've talked a lot about the negatives, especially from your team. You've talked a lot about the negatives, especially from your team.
Yeah.
Would you also like to talk about the positive aspect of the way they played? Probably if there was any in the game that they played, if there is any positive you can take away from this game, especially
from our side.
Yes, especially from your side.
Yes, of course. Like I told you, we knew very well that we were coming to frustrate them, and then second half we create more spaces and then put the ball there. But you realize that first half, yes, we were able to work, it was able to do the work to perfection. When we came second half, we thought we could do a lot of runs, create more spaces behind them. But rather, they saw it and they were rather using wherever we created more empty space. That was where they were putting the balls to. That's why I'm saying that everybody is working with his tactics. But if you're able to read the game very well, and then you think that there are more spaces created somewhere else, then you take advantage of that and you can punish them.
Coach, just the last one. When you concede, in the first half, you were very compact. Your boys limited the spaces for Tema. In the second half, you started the same way, but when you conceded, there was no reaction from your team. Pardon me if I'm wrong, but you continued to play the same style, the same approach, and there wasn't agency. Going behind, what would you think you would have done to ensure that there was a positive reaction to get the equalizer early before the second goal came?
I don't know what you really saw, and you think that the boys didn't do anything. Because if you saw, we didn't open as we opened the second half. We wanted to make sure that we cancel, especially the first goal, we cancel, and then we come to level 10 and then we see what will happen. And that is why they picked two goals. If you look at the first goal, around 19th minute, and then the second goal came around 22nd minute or so. So you could see that they used advantage of one or two spaces that we created behind and punish us.